What if I told you there's a new automaker backed by Volkswagen challenging every car dealership in America on purpose? They're calling out outdated franchise laws. They're urging the US government to intervene and setting themselves up to follow in Tesla's footsteps, cutting dealerships completely out of the picture. Sound interesting? The company, Scout Motors. This might sound like a pipe dream, but it is happening right now. And if they succeed, it could completely redefine how cars are sold in the US forever. Let's break down the facts, the lawsuit, the politics, and why dealers are terrified. This is all new, so bear with me as we get through this story. So as you may or may not know, I will help you out here. Scout Motors is a new EV brand created by Volkswagen, designed specifically for the US market. Their first two vehicles, the Scout Terra pickup and the Scout Traveler SUV, are set to debut next year, 2026 through 2027. Think rugged off-road EVs designed to take on Rivian and Tesla with a nostalgic look. But what really sets Scout apart isn't the vehicles, it's now how they want to sell those vehicles. They're skipping the traditional dealer network entirely. No middleman. Does that sound interesting to you? No price markups. That should sound interesting. Just direct-to-consumer sales, just like Tesla, like Rivian, and just like Lucid. Here's where it gets real. Scout recently submitted a letter to the U.S. Department of Justice's Antitrust Division, urging them to eliminate state franchise laws that restrict direct sales. They call these laws burdensome restrictions on competition and claim they are preventing innovation and consumer choice. This is according to the CBT News in June of this year. Now think about that for a second. A major automaker subsidiary is asking the federal government to wipe out state laws so they can sell directly to you and me. Sound familiar? That's exactly how Tesla started and exactly what dealership groups have been fighting against for over a decade. Unsurprisingly, dealerships don't like this. They are fighting back, rightfully so, for their business model. In California, the state's dealer association there sued Volkswagen, claiming that Scout's reservation system violates this Assembly Bill 473, which bans direct-to-consumer sales by manufacturers with existing dealer networks. They're very scared. In Florida, over 20 Volkswagen and Audi dealers filed a lawsuit saying that Scout is trying to act like a dealership without following licensing laws, which is illegal under state law. That's according to The Verge, just from a couple years ago. Even in South Carolina, where Scout is building a $2 billion EV factory, the company is hitting roadblocks in getting DTC sales approved. So why are dealers freaking out? I'm sure you can fill in the blank here, but simply, they stand to lose not millions, but billions in profits if Scout or another brand proves that the dealership model is obsolete. Let's take a look now at Scout's argument. They say that franchise laws prevent price transparency, restrict consumer access to innovation, and shield dealerships from competition. And they're not alone. The Federal Trade Commission has publicly acknowledged that franchise laws can limit competition and raise the costs for consumers. Even the DOJ's Antitrust Division, as mentioned earlier, has suggested that these state laws may need review. So Scout's not just throwing darts, they're aligning with long-standing antitrust concerns. And if they are successful, they could blow open the doors for other automakers, especially EV startups, looking to get into the competition to bypass dealers entirely. So the next big question is, what does this mean for you if this were to go through? If Scout does get its way, doubtful because there's just so much involved. No dealer markups, direct factory pricing. Sounds good, right? Online ordering like Amazon. Just go online and just pick your car. Better brand control and support. Less pressure, less hassle by going to a dealership. Imagine getting that new car with the 4-hour dealership experience, the games, the upsells, out the window. You don't have to sit through that crap. If Scout fails though, and state laws remain protected, it could stall the entire DTC movement and keep buyers stuck in the old school system. Let's be real though, a lot of dealerships provide real service and community value. Even if you don't want to believe it, they do. Jobs, taxes, all that stuff. But the question is, should they be protected by law or should they compete on merit? So is Scout Motors trying to destroy the dealership model, or are they simply pushing the car buying experience into the future? It's good to have options, right? Why are we forced to have one option and not allowed to have other options? Either way, this legal fight is just beginning, and if Scout succeeds, you can expect every other automaker to follow. The next few years could completely change how we buy cars in America. Is that what you want? If you are shopping for a new vehicle right now, go online, use my search engine, quotes.everymandriver.com. Cut down some of that hassle of going to the dealership and negotiating. Look for the best deals in your area. It's all broken down by zip code. Real-time dealer invoice pricing on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Avoid overpaying by hundreds or even thousands. It's fast, it's free, trusted by thousands of people just like you. Don't guess what a fair price is. Know what a fair price is. Time for you to chime in and let your opinion be known in the comment section below. Should car dealerships still control how we buy vehicles in America in 2025 and beyond? Would you rather buy directly from the manufacturer? Have you bought directly from the manufacturer? Let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate it. I'll also put the sources to my information in the description below as well. I'm Dave Erickson. See you next time. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com. Looking for a great at-home sauna at a great price? Get 5% off any indoor or outdoor sauna, cold plunge, or infrared sauna from Almost Heaven with my discount code DAVE, 5% off at checkout. For over 40 years, Almost Heaven saunas have been trusted as the top American home sauna manufacturer. Almost Heaven saunas deliver high-quality products and firmly stands behind the holistic benefits the sauna brings to your mind and your body. Again, get 5% off any order with my discount code DAVE, 5% off at almostheaven.com. There's also a direct link below this video.